Hi, Entrada members and families. This is Ian from the Sports and Fitness Center. We're going to do a little yoga today outside, and we can't wait for you to be back in class, but just to keep you interested as we go along, we'll do some yoga. And we're going to start by sitting. You're welcome to sit on a block or a blanket if you have one at home. And if you need to pause the video, get yourself a blanket, maybe even get yourself a strap or a hand towel. And then we'll close our eyes and we'll focus on the breath to begin. As you breathe, I want you to really take a moment to notice the sensation of your breath today. The feeling of expansion when you inhale, and the feeling of contraction when you exhale. If you find your mind wandering to anything else, just bring it back gently to your breath. If you don't feel the breath getting into the belly easily, place the hands below the navel. Encourage your breath to deepen, to lengthen. So you really feel that expansion more concretely. Once your breath gets into the belly easily, we'll move to a 3-part breath. So we'll fill the belly, then the ribs, then the clavicles. Feel the whole torso lifting as you inhale, contracting as you exhale. Again, if that's harder to feel today, one hand below the navel, one on the sternum. Encourage your breath to deepen. So you feel the whole torso rise, and then feel it contract as you exhale. When you have your breath nice and fluid, you could take a moment to set your intention. Keep the breath moving nice and fluidly. Your intention could be as simple as increasing flexibility, balance, getting centered or relaxed. Once you have your intention in mind, we could open the eyes gently and begin to turn our heads from side to side. We'll open the neck softly. Inhale in one direction, exhale in the other. Relax the jaw, the face. And as we breathe, we go from side to side. Continuous motion, continuous breath. And then as we exhale, we could tuck the chin and roll the chin from clavicle to clavicle. Release the back of the neck. Let it go. We'll keep the breath nice and fluid. On our next inhalation, we can lift into a wide circle. Inhaling, lifting, exhaling and releasing. And go wide as you can, fluid as you can with that movement. Find the edge of your range of motion. On the next exhalation, we'll let the head and neck go, let them hang. And then we'll inhale, move in the opposite direction. So again, nice wide movement. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you release. Remember, it's not about pushing or forcing. And on the next exhalation, we'll let the head and neck hang, let them go. We'll inhale, lift through the crown when you're ready. And if you are seated on a block or a blanket, you're welcome to take that to one side and extend your legs out in front. Walk the heels forwards on your mat, and we'll take the biceps to the ears. You can fold into your sitting forward bend. Some of you will catch your feet comfortably and can pull through gently using the biceps. If you don't reach the feet, your hands are on the shins. You are welcome to use your strap if you have one, or even a hand towel around the ball of the feet. And then again, if you sit up nice and tall, you can pull through, use those biceps. Let's keep the breath nice and long. So on the inhalation, you feel extension. On the exhalation, sink a little further, go a little deeper. Find the edge of your range of motion. We'll take one more breath. On the inhalation, we'll walk the hands back, lift through the crown, and then from here we'll take the sole of the right foot to the left thigh. We'll take the biceps back up to the ears and fold over the left leg. You go as far as you can comfortably and breathe into it. Again, you are welcome to use that strap around the ball of the foot to pull through, to lengthen more. Let's take one more breath. And we'll walk the hands back, lift through the crown. Let's trade legs and find the sit bones again. We'll take the biceps to the ears and we'll fold over the right leg. So I'm mirroring you in everything that we do. And we'll press through the right heel. Again, you can pull through. You notice the left knee lifts, press gently on the left thigh. Let's take one more breath. We'll walk the hands back. We'll lift through the crown whenever you're ready. And then from here, I'm going to turn just to give you a different perspective, and we'll extend both legs out in front again. Take the biceps back to the ears, fold back to your sitting forward bend. Again, you're welcome to pull through. As you exhale, sink a little deeper, and if you need it, use the strap again. On the next breath, we'll walk the hands back, lift through the crown. If your knees and ankles feel good, just roll over onto your shins, otherwise roll around onto the shins. As I'm outside, I have this nice comfortable grass to be on, but you might be indoors, and if you're indoors, you might, if you're not on carpet, double fold your mat under your knees. We'll go straight to diagonal balance today, picking up the right arm, the left leg, and we'll reach, we'll lengthen. You could press back through the left heel. As we exhale, we'll release, we'll let go, and then we'll pick up the left arm, the right leg, and we'll reach, we'll lengthen, and breathe into it. Press back through the right heel. On the next exhalation, we'll release both hands to the mat. We'll tuck the toes, lift the hips to your downward facing dog, and press back through both heels. You could walk the dog, bend one knee at a time. And as you bend one knee at a time, shifting the hips from side to side, warming up the SI joints gently, you can let the whole spine start to follow that movement. And then when you're ready, press back through both heels. You can walk or step the feet to the hands and just hang in your standing forward bend, your Uttanasana. Then you could come to flat back, place the hands on the shins, extend through the crown. As we exhale, we'll slide the hands down the legs, release the upper body. Then we'll bend the knees and come into our chair pose. So we'll sit down and back in chair. As you come into chair and sit down and back, you can gaze up and forwards. Remember to modify hands to the heart in prayer. As we exhale, we'll add a twist and we'll gaze to the right elbow. When you look to the right elbow, also check your knees. Make sure they're equally bent. As we exhale again, we'll twist in the opposite direction and we'll gaze to the left elbow. Keep the knees equally bent. And let's release again. Take the hands to the mat, lift the hips high, back to your Uttanasana, standing forward bend. As we inhale, sweep up, reach up, gaze up, and exhale to prayer. And then we'll balance from here. So let's come to tree pose. So we're going to go ahead and plant the left foot, take the right foot to calf or thigh. A little trickier on the grass, but if you're on a firm surface, remember if you need a wall at home, feel free to use that. You're welcome to reach up, relax the shoulder blades. Find the breath, find your gazing point. And let's exhale to prayer, and we'll trade legs. So when you're ready, plant the right foot. Again, I'm mirroring. Left foot, calf or thigh. Get your focus. Once you have it, you can extend again. Try and relax the shoulder blades as you reach. We'll take one more breath. On the exhalation, release back to prayer, step down, shake the legs out. Good. So from here, let's just come straight back to the mat. And then once you come back onto the mat, I'm going to have you, again, I'll take a sideways view on this. Bend the knees, lower the spine to the mat, relax the head to the mat. Walk the heels to the glutes. We'll bring the shoulder blades down the back. You could interlace the fingers, activate the triceps. And go as deep as you can comfortably into your bridge. You're welcome to lift the heels to go further. As we exhale, release the heels, release the spine. We'll hug the shins. You can lift the forehead, reverse it. And then we'll relax the head back to the mat. We'll go ahead and catch the big toe of the right foot and drop the right thigh alongside the rib cage, and then catch the inside of the left foot into happy baby pose. Relax the thighs. You can play with extending right leg, then shifting, extending left leg. Good. Go as far as you can comfortably. And then on your exhalation, bring the soles of both feet together and allow the pinky toes to come down to the mat. Allow the thighs to drop out wide. Some of you could press your hands into your thighs to help open the hips a little more. And breathe into it. On the next breath, we've got the thighs together and we'll add a twist. So we'll take the arms out nice and wide, and we'll take both knees to the right hand, twisting, gazing back to the left. So this time I'm not mirroring. You're welcome to extend the left leg, or even both legs, but try and keep the left shoulder blade flat on the mat. As we inhale, we'll bend the knees, come on up to center, and we'll exhale in the opposite direction. And you gaze back to the left fingertips. The heart open, the breath fluid. Again, this time actually extending right leg, gazing back right fingertips. You could extend both legs, but again, notice your shoulder blades, keep them flat. As we inhale, we'll bend the knees, come back to center, press the feet up to the sky. If you need support, hands alongside the hips. Otherwise, you could reach the fingertips to the sky as well. We can lower the arms and legs, nice, slow, to Shavasana. You're welcome to turn the palms face up, hover above the mat, and then release and let go. As you come to your Shavasana, the eyelids softly close, the focus inward. Make sure you feel comfortable, so adjust your body on the mat. And as we move to Shavasana, we'll take a few breaths. Allow both your body and your mind to relax completely. Notice your contact points with the mat. Notice the peace or calm that you generated during this brief practice. Reawaken the fingers and toes softly. Turn the head lightly. Open the neck a little. In your own time, you could bend the knees, roll to one side, and then press back to sitting. As you come back to sit, you could sit with the eyelids softly closed again for a moment, and we'll notice the inhalation and the exhalation. Notice any peace or calm from your practice. Bring the hands to the heart in prayer to anchor that in, so you could take it with you. And you could join me in a salutation, repeating after me. Namaste. So thank you for taking the time to experience this brief practice. We hope to see you in person as soon as possible. Thank you.